All right, let's break down some of those financial terms that always seem to come up, but rarely get explained in plain English. By the end of these 3 minutes, you'll feel a lot more confident next time you hear them on the news or in a meeting. Disclaimer: this video is not made to encourage any investment or decision-making regarding any investments. First up, margin loans. Imagine you want to invest more money than you actually have. A margin loan lets you borrow cash from your broker to buy stocks. It's kind of like using a credit card to buy investments, except if those investments go down, you could owe even more. So handle with care. Next, bonds. Bonds are like IOUs. When you buy a bond, you're lending money to a company or government and they promise to pay you back later with interest. Safe, steady, but usually not as exciting as stocks. Speaking of stocks, owning a stock means you own a small slice of a company. When the company does well, you often do well. When it tanks, well, you get the picture. Stocks can rise and fall quickly, so they're riskier than bonds, but can offer bigger rewards. Now, equity. Equity is a fancy word for ownership. If you own equity in a company, you own part of it. That could be through stocks, or even as a partner in a small business. Revenue and profit. These sound similar, but they aren't. Revenue is all the money a business brings in from selling stuff. Profit is what's left after paying all the bills. Think of revenue as the whole pizza, and profit as the last slice after everyone's eaten. Let's talk interest. Interest is the price you pay to borrow money, or the reward you get for lending it. If you have a savings account, the bank pays you interest. If you have a loan, you pay the bank interest. The rates are different, and the types are mainly two: simply interest and compound interest. More those if you like and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to comment more. Futures. These are contracts to buy or sell something at a set price in the future. They're often used for things like oil, wheat, even Bitcoin. It's a way for investors to bet on what's going to happen, and sometimes it gets a little wild. Securities is just a catch-all term for financial assets that can be traded like stocks, bonds, mutual funds. If you hear security, just think tradable investment. Now, green bonds. These are like regular bonds, but the money raised goes specifically to environmental projects. Think clean energy, sustainable agriculture. Good for the planet and potentially your portfolio. There are loads more terms: mutual funds, dividends, derivatives, and so on. Leave a comment on those you want explained further, and the next video regarding financial terms will then have them included. But if you get these basics down, you'll have a strong foundation to build on. Remember, finance isn't just for Wall Street. Understanding these terms can help you make smarter choices with your own money, whether you're investing, saving, or just trying to make sense of your paycheck. If you found this helpful, stick around for more straightforward answers to financial questions you were too nervous to ask. See you in the next one. Like and subscribe to encourage me to do more of these videos. Until next time.